Entering the 2016 baseball season, the Bearcats had high hopes under the direction of second-year head coach Matt Deggs. The program had reached the Southland Conference tournament the year before, but the 2016 team would be young and unproven.
It takes a while to get your feet wet and get your legs underneath you. And we had a difficult schedule. Started with 3 at UL Lafayette, came back off of that to Texas Tech.
The Cats dropped the first series against Louisiana Lafayette and did not fare well against their next 2 opponents.
Coach Deggs really talks to us a lot about responding, and when you get beat or when something bad happens to you, the only thing you can do is respond. And so we didn't feel like we were a bad team. We felt good about it. We lost some tough games.
We didn't back down, knowing that we had a top 25 team, the Sooners coming in.
The Bearcats cracked the win column in the opener before blasting Oklahoma 7-2 in the middle game and walking off in style, courtesy of an 11th inning single from Bryce Johnson for the sweep.
Getting to sweep them was a pretty good kickstart for our season after that slow start.
And I think what that sweep did was it showed us what we were capable of.
Sam Houston would not lose a 3-game series the remainder of the season, but it does not mean the Bearcats would not be tested. The squad surrendered a 5-run 9th-inning lead in the opener against Northwestern State on March 18th.
That was the true test and mark of our team. What were we going to do to respond? And that's our biggest thing. The most important thing you'll ever do in life is respond.
We really gave them some slack and lost that Friday night game, a game that we shouldn't have lost, and then to come out and win the next 2 after that, I think that was really big for us too as far as conference play goes.
It was a midday matchup at second-ranked Texas A&M that had many nationally believing Sam Houston could be an NCAA postseason team.
You go into a number 2 ranked team in the country and you win and you shut that team out who's supposed to be an offensive juggernaut, and they were. That's going to build confidence for anyone.
The Cats would beat the Aggies 5-0, setting the stage for a weekend series finale versus Houston Baptist, while trailing Southeastern Louisiana in the standings.
We've always been taught, especially from Coach Deggs, that we focus on us only. We don't focus on anybody else.
We controlled our own destiny right there. Not worrying too much about what Southeastern was doing, knowing that we had to go out there and win.
So towards the end, they ended up dropping a couple, and we took advantage of that.
With a Husky sweep, the Bearcats earned the Southland Conference Championship outright.
People tried to bury us, we wouldn't let them, and just kept climbing and grinding and fighting and getting better.
In order to guarantee a spot in the NCAA regionals, the Bearcats would have to win the Southland Conference tournament title at Constellation Field in Sugar Land. The Bearcats were up to the task early, taking down Stephen F. Austin in Central Arkansas. But a 1-0 loss to the Jacks would set up a rematch in a must-win game to reach the league title.
I didn't think it was that bad. We knew we had Heath on the hill, and we knew everybody came together. Coach Deggs had a talk. We looked at each other, and I think from the get-go, we just had a feeling that we were just going to take them.
The Bearcats jumped out to an early lead and never looked back in an 8-2 win. Finally, the matchup everyone had wanted was set. Sam Houston would take on league runner-up Southeastern Louisiana.
Jacob Fisher hit a home run in the early innings, a grand slam actually. And people probably counted us out from there on and thinking that, okay, they got this. We knew in the dugout that, all right, it's going to be a dogfight. Now we're going to come back and get it.
I remember making an error right before Fisher came up with, I want to say there's 2 outs at that moment. And I thought I let my teammates down after he hit that.
The next 6 innings would belong to the Bearcats, who scratched away 3 runs in the 4th and went ahead with a pair in the 6th. The victory marked the first time in program history the Bearcats had won both the league's regular season and tournament title in the same year.
You go from 6-12 to league champions and then go on to be tournament champions and 42 victories. That's pretty impressive.
Anytime you can win a conference championship during the regular season is awesome, because that's just a slow grind. 30 games in the conference. So to win that is just an incredible feeling. It's just a testament to the body of work that the entire team and the coaching staff and the fans put in all season. We just got a bunch of guys that love to play baseball.